So being an investor in AR and VR industry, how is this space appealing?
Well, what we see right now is a really unique opportunity to be able to deliver experiences on these AR and VR platforms as opposed to the computing platforms that came before them where you were delivering information. And so suddenly it opens up a whole palette of new opportunities. The only challenge is they're not broadly deployed yet. And so ultimately, you have to find the right opportunities where a small audience can pay a fair amount of money to justify the investment in today's market. But we see that changing obviously a lot over time as more and more of the units get out there in distribution.
So do you think the infrastructure is in place for this medium at the moment?
Not yet, but it's happening very quickly. So I think, everybody knows the fact that the AR and VR headsets largely leverage the infrastructure that was built or the components that were built for mobile phones. And then we're seeing the application layers leverage the infrastructure that's been built for web applications or SaaS businesses. And so people are bootstrapping these things up very quickly or evolving them to support AR and VR. So it doesn't exist today, and I think there's a lot of interesting investment opportunities in that layer right now, but ultimately it hasn't happened yet. And so that's what's percolating around now for the next, call it 12, 14 months. And then you'll see some great, easy to build application development environments around.
What's the most exciting thing for you in this space as an investor?
Well, what we see is the ability to use essentially what we call applied neuroscience opportunities. And so where we understand how the human mind works and leveraging the first platform that delivers information in a way that the mind was designed to take it in. So, the VR really delivers you an experience that your brain feels effectively as real. And so those are the opportunities that we see as being the most interesting or transformative, where, this applied neuroscience insights allows us to go build, new companies or take over existing, therapies or education or training markets. There's a lot of things that you can do with it now.